What is up, everybody, and welcome to a new video. Hope y'all having a wonderful day today. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Nerf Rival Knockout XX100. This blaster is a pistol. It's a breech loading single shot rival blaster that came out 2019, and it packs a huge punch. And this thing has a lot going for it. So, let's check it out. Starting out with the grip. The grip of this blaster is absolutely massive. It is rounded and it is super filled, nice and comfortable. This grip is one of the best Nerf grips I have ever held on to. It is that good. Now, I actually feel like this grip is actually kind of too big, so for kids it actually might be harder to grip this, but for me, for my monstrous hands, this grip is wonderful. This blaster does not have a stock or barrel attachment because of course it's a Nerf Rival blaster. You do have one rival rail which you can put your Nerf Rival attachments on. There's not really a whole lot of rival attachments on. This blaster shoots the ever lovable Nerf Rival round. These nice squishy yellow balls that are awesome. These rival blasters are for older people, but kids can also use them as well. They're 14 and up. They hit significantly harder than your standard Nerf blasters, but not super duper hard like, like the Dart Zone Pro stuff or a lot of competitive blasters out there today. And the Nerf Rival line is probably, next to the Mega line, my personal favorite Nerf foam flinging type. The Rival is so much fun to use, and it sucks that Nerf is not really making a whole lot of Rival blasters anymore. Like, maybe 2 of them a year nowadays. The blaster looks awesome. It's this kind of weird looking pistol thing. It kind of looks a little bit realistic with the black and the orange. I like the color separation. It looks pretty darn good. You have spots for 4 rival rounds on each side, 2 here and 2 here. I really like the design of this blaster. It is kind of simple, but it also looks really good. Now, this blaster has the rival logo on one side, nothing on the other side. I really like this striping. This blaster has a safety, and the safety is on the bottom here. So I can put a rival round, prime it, can't pull the trigger, it won't fire, and if you want to disengage the safety, you can fire. Holy crap, that fires really hard. Yeah, this blaster packs a monstrous punch. The plunger tube is actually where the grip is at. The trigger of this blaster, well, it doesn't do a whole lot much. It doesn't really have that much travel, but it is a pretty good trigger. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. I like this trigger. It's pretty smooth and nice. How does this blaster work? Pull this lever, it opens the breech. Shove your rival round in there, close it, pull this down, and you think you could fire, right? Nope. Gotta pull that back up, and then you can fire. That might take a long time to just fire one dart, and that might not seem really practical, but I actually consider that a really cool thing in this blaster because it adds to the tactile feel. It feels good, and it's a lot of fun to do all those things. I haven't really practiced a whole lot. As you saw, that was not really good. That is everything the Nerf Rival Knockout has to offer. Let's take this blaster out on the range. Holy crap, this thing is impressive. Alrighty everybody, so we are out on the range with the Nerf Rival Knockout. We're actually using a different range this time because, why not? You can see the balls fly better. Now this thing, it's pretty darn hard, so I'm not going to angle it super duper high. Yeah, let's go. We got 5 shots. We're going to do some flat, some mangled, And we're gonna do some really cool stuff with this thing afterwards. Let's see how this does. That's really good. Just packs a lot of power for such a small pistol like this. Final shot. That is really impressive. Now we're gonna do angled shots. Angled shots. Wow. Final shot. Okay, so I'm angling them pretty high. I'm surprised none of them have went over the yard. That's pretty awesome. A really neat feature you can do with this blaster is you can load 2 balls in there and shotgun them, just front loading them like that, shove them both in, or you can put one in the breech and then shove one in. Let's see how these do. For a shotgun, that's really impressive. Wow! Let's angle them. That is mighty impressive. And now I'm going to show you something else really cool. You can also shoot Nerf Mega Darts out of this blaster. Yep, all you gotta do is you need to at least have 1 rival round loaded in the breech and just front load the Mega Dart in. Let's see how good that does. Wow, it even shoots that nearly as hard. That's unmodified, by the way. Heck yeah. Now, the rival round still fires harder, but that's amazing. Oh crap, I think I lost that one. That was awesome though. You can even shoot your standard Nerf foam darts out of here. That was not really good. The rival round hit the wall, but the elite dart fell short of that. Let me see if I can shoot half-length darts out of here. I've never shot those. Yes, you can. It's about the same. One more. Okay. And finally, let's see how good Nerf Ultra Darts fly out of here. I've never used these in here as well. About what I expect. Final shot. That's definitely not as good as, just doing one standard rival round. But the fact that you can shoot all those different ammo types unmodified and it still shoots at a pretty usable distance, that's awesome. This thing is absolutely amazing. I love the Knockout. Overall, what do I think of the Nerf Rival Knockout? This blaster is absolutely awesome. This is one of my all-time favorite rival blasters and one of my favorite blasters of all time. Because it's just a small little pistol, but it is super fun to use. All these unique tactile features, really fun. It packs a punch. You can shotgun it. You can even fire Mega Darts, standard darts. just everything out of it. Even though some ammo types, it doesn't really fire that well. You can do it anyways, and it's super duper fun. I love the way this blaster looks. I love the way this blaster feels. It's just amazing all around. Would I recommend this blaster for kids? I don't know, maybe because the prime is pretty darn tough considering the power it has. Do I recommend this for teenagers? Heck yeah. For older audiences, it might be a very small pistol, but it hits hard, super fun to use, very tactile. I absolutely love the Nerf Rival Knockout, and plus, it's in Team Blue. That's my favorite color. Team Blue for life. Would I recommend this blaster over the Nerf Rival Fate, the Nerf Rival Curve Flex, or the Nerf Rival Pilot? I don't know. Well, it's depending. If you like this, pick up the Knockout, because the Fate doesn't do that. The Fate, you just pull it back, load in the breech, close it, and then fire. The Pilot, it's completely different from this. It's a break action. You pull it down, the barrel breaks open, and then you load it, close it, fire. And then the Flex, it's basically this, but just curve. So, honestly, I'd say all these 4 blasters are pretty darn good, and I wouldn't say one is better than the other. Pick which one you enjoy. Personally, I like the Knockout the best, the Knockout and the Pilot the best. I don't know, I love both of them. I do like the Fate, but the Knockout and the Pilot, I really want to get a Pilot soon. But these two are my favorite. I absolutely love this blaster. That is my review of the Nerf Rival Knockout. I am going to post my old review on this blaster because why the heck not? I'm going to start doing that from a lot of my videos. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Now we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Alrighty, so we got 2 rival rounds in there. Oh yeah, baby, we get a very cool shotgun effect. Ah yes, the Nerf Rival Knockout, the predecessor to the Nerf Rival Curve Flex, Nerf Rival Accu Fate, and Nerf Rival Accu Pilot, which is the most recent one, but this is what started the Nerf Rival breech-loaded pistols, or for the Pilot, break action. I think out of all of these, this is the most gimmicky one, but it's still very good. You have a breech, which you load a rival round in, close it. When you first try to get used to this priming handle, it is very stiff, but the return is very smooth, and the performance is very nice. It is about 90 to 100 FPS, and for something like this, that is absolutely amazing. The ergonomics are very good too. The grip is very comfortable, probably the most comfortable rival grip I've got my hands on so far. The trigger barely moves, but you have a safety down here, which you can't pull the trigger, but you can prime it and open the breech. You got spots for rival storage on both sides, holds 2, and then disengage the safety and you're able to fire. And it has no air restrictor, so dry firing it is very loud. I would not really recommend you do that. Spinability is very nice on this thing. I gotta practice though, but it's a very nice blaster, and those are all the external features of it, how it operates. But let's get so we got the Nerf Rival Knockout on the range, and I'm using a different range because over there the grass is a little bit taller and I had some trouble finding the rival rounds, but here it's shorter, so it'll be easier to find. But here we go. Last one. Alright, I have 2 rival rounds loaded up in there, so let's try to shotgun it. That was pretty okay. Alrighty everybody, so we have the Nerf Rival Knockout. We're going to be doing uncut firing portion, but we're going to try to see how fast we can load these into the breech and fire all 5 of these rival rounds off. So, let's go. Okay, that was very impressive. It's not nearly as fast as something like a Rival Kronos, but hey, I really like the very cool wonky breech loading aesthetic of it, and the power is also really good too. So overall, would I recommend you pick up the Nerf Rival Knockout? Well, it's a very good blaster, and I don't know if it's just me, but I actually like the normal Rival line the best. The Rival line is great, and the Curve line is okay, but I think the normal one is just more better, because it holds a lot more nostalgia, and I just think they're a lot more fun to use, and there's more of them, plus you can change it between colors. But the Flex is meh, it's not bad, but definitely not as good as this, but I think the Fate and Pilot are much better than this. Stay tuned because the review of this is coming soon. I actually have a lot of things to say about this blaster. I actually have most of the video edited, but anyway guys, I will see you guys in the next one, and y'all peace out.